Hello my wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Spyro pre-release Reignited Trilogy, all that jazz. I can't think of how to intro this. This is like the 5th time that I'm recording this because OBS has really been playing me up lately. I don't know what the issue is or whether it's just my computer is on its last leg. I will be getting a new laptop next month hopefully, so yeah, I've got to kind of start thinking about that. Honestly, yeah, I want to talk today about Spyro the Reignited Trilogy. We've got the Sunnyville Skatepark. I've done the Sunnyville main level in a different video, so it'll be in a card somewhere, probably around now, up in the top corner. And yeah, this looks fantastic. I'm more excited about the skate park than I am the main level, just because I really love the skateboarding. That's probably my favourite levels in the whole game. Because of how many times I've tried to record this, I'm probably just going to do this in one fell swoop. I'm probably not going to pause it too much. I'm just going to let it kind of go on because I know I'm getting a bit fed up with having to record the same thing over and over and over and over again. First thing I kind of want to talk about is the actual level. So they've kind of kept the red, the orange and blue to tell you when so the blue you're basically going up and then coming back down. The orange you're flying off and then going somewhere else. Like, that is the best way I can describe them. And I really think it's good that they've kept that because it just keeps you in the knowledge. It also looks like they've kind of made these from the kind of like ceiling tiles and stuff. So I think that that's a really nice detail for them to have added. Like, it's ever so subtle, but I think it's a really cool detail that they've added. I need to cough. I'm not very well. Yeah, so coughing, my throat is just constantly filled up with crap at the minute. Hunter is the guy. I think Hunter looks absolutely fantastic. I really, really do. I really love Hunter. The way that he is kind of, his aesthetic is really fantastic. It wasn't quite what I was expecting, but I think it looks just fantastic regardless. He looks very chilled out. He doesn't quite look clumsy. I feel that he was quite clumsy in the original, but he looks very chilled out. Just like, what's up, dude? Yeah, you're right, man. Like, I feel like Surfer Dude, and I probably just offended Surfer Dudes everywhere, but I feel that he's just so relaxed. And we've got Hunter here wearing a helmet, wearing elbow pads, knee pads, and also wearing jeans. We do see the tail, which some people were concerned about the tail, but we have got the tail there. And he's wearing jeans. I don't know whether he's going to be wearing jeans in the whole time. I just feel like that's a potential thing. They did put the jacket on Sheila. I feel like they could be putting the jeans on Hunter all the time. Or are we going to get the naked Hunter? Comment down below. Are you a naked Hunter, or do you want to see a jeans Hunter all the time? Which one would you rather see? Yes, okay, let's get started with this. So,
hey Spyro, I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills? I bet you can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
See, I love that voice. It's not quite the original voice, but I really do love it. I think that it is fantastic. I think that just it fits the character is done. You've got there the character model. It really fits it really well. He's still got kind of that vanity about how he's so amazing and so good, and that he. I'm trying to think what I was going to say. Like, he's better than Spyro, because he always has thought that he's better than Spyro. One thing I do want to comment on is that this feels like a different angle than the original. When you're going up on the blue ones, it does seem like a little bit of a different angle. I don't know if that's just me, but I need to replay through the first game anyways. Another thing I want to comment on is how the skateboard breaks. So you'll see it a couple of times. The skateboard breaks different ways depending on how you land, which I think is amazing. Obviously in the original, you literally just had the skateboard fly off somewhere, but the way that Spyro falls off the board and that the skateboard actually breaks, I think that that's really cool. You'll see it again happen here. It just breaks apart, and I think that that's just a really nice little detail they've added into things. I think the lizards look great. They look cartoony. They're really a lot bigger than I expected, like a lot bigger than I expected. But I love their faces. Their faces are so cartoony, and you know, it fits kind of the kind of imagery I think that they are going for. Definitely, the characters are going to be kind of, you know, cartoonified in some manner. So I think that just looks absolutely fantastic. Getting used to that angle is going to be a little bit difficult. just because I don't think that that's the angle you had in the original. I really don't feel that it is. Excuse me, my throat is just, you know, filling up. The board breaks there again, and they've kept the design true to the original with the flame board there as well. Now, honestly, I really, really am digging this. The detail in the background, the vines everywhere, just looks so great, looks so fantastic. And we're about to see my favourite bit. Now, my favourite bit there is that we hear the falling of the lizard. So I'm going to play that. It'll be straight after I start playing this, so do listen out. So you can hear kind of the falling noise, and I think that that's such a awesome little detail. Really is fantastic. I really love it. I think that that's just such a cool little thing that they've added in there. And I really, really do appreciate it. I just enjoy it. Like, it made me laugh my original. I really wish I kind of could have done these lines, but my OBS messed up, so I have now watched this video 3 or 4 times, which, much to my dismay. Well, no, I enjoy watching the video. It's just, you know, having to commentate on it every time the same way. It's just kind of difficult. You see the board breaking a different way there as well, because it just depends, I assume, on the angle and stuff. So I think that's just a nice little detail. We're going to speak to Hunter here.
Having trouble? If you press the jump button at the end of a ramp, you'll get extra height and distance.
Now, I feel as well something that's really, really good about this is that they have put so much detail into like the character modeling and like the way the character goes. I think that that's great as well. The portal looks absolutely amazing. It's not quite what I expected, because I expected it to be similar to the original, but I think that that purple kind of eerie abyssness looks really, really fantastic, and honestly, I love it. I think that it is just fantastic. I really do. But yeah, Hunter's model is just, you know, it felt like that's the kind of body language you would do when you are talking about that. I feel that that would be the case. Part of me is like question, because it seems like you speed up whenever you go off a ramp, especially the orange ones. It seems like you speed up, which to me is a little bit weird. Like, I don't know if that's just me seeing that, but it's just something that I think is kind of a little bit different. So you see, it seems like you kind of speed up a little bit there. We see a couple of tricks going on here. So tricks are something that you do have to do in Enchanted Towers. You don't really have to do it as much in Sunnyvilla unless you want the skill point, but it's just kind of cool to see kind of how high you can get, which is kind of the same height, maybe a little bit higher than I've got normally. But yeah, that looks fantastic. Breaking your board there again, just the way the Spyro kind of flies off as you would in real life. Kind of you would go a little bit more of a distance. But honestly, I think that this looks absolutely fantastic. I am really, really happy with how this game has come out, honestly. We see the jump down there, and just, yeah, everything looks great so far. It really does. I love the detail that's kind of gone into everywhere. I think that it looks just, in general, absolutely fantastic. It looks absolutely brilliant. We've got onto the top ledge now, and there's the 2 lizards here. There is something that I do kind of like, I'm a little bit, because in the original you wouldn't have rebounded off that, so I wonder if that's something that they've added in. You would have just flat out fell off your skateboard.
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
So we've got Emily here, and I've seen a few people complain about the egg hatching being too quick. Now, for me, I don't have much of an issue with it, because if you think, looking at the eggs that we've seen, all of them have hatched very similarly, or the same. So I think the egg hatching animation is the same in every single one. It's just the way that the dragons, the dragon animation is the thing that's different. So I honestly don't mind it being shorter, so we have the dragon animations, but I think it looks great. I'm wondering if we're going to have a different character model for every single dragon. I wouldn't expect it, because that is 150 character models, which is a lot to do. So I wouldn't expect it on everything, but it'd be really cool if they did do it. And yeah, I think that this is going to be an absolutely fantastic game. The rest of the video isn't really anything, so I'm just going to probably finish this off here. I think that this looks great. I'm really excited to see kind of how everything comes together. I'm really looking forward to this game. It looks absolutely great. But I'm going to end this with this video here. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.